Water, essential to life on Earth. Clean, clear, refreshing, reliable water. Homes, schools, business, and industry are all dependent on it. Your job is to ensure that the water your client uses meets their expectations, quietly and cost-effectively. Water softening is an integral part of the process, removing minerals which can damage equipment and the very pipes making the delivery. The periodic regeneration of these systems requires a very simple element, salt. But this very simple part of the process results in the majority of the cost to your client. The salt itself isn't expensive, it's the transportation, manual handling, and storage. Facilities that use large amounts of water use large amounts of salt to regenerate their systems, as much as 400 to 500 pounds a day. That's a lot of salt to move, manually handle, and store.
We'd get half a trailer load or a trailer load of salt in here that took a lot of space. That was only the beginning, because then we would have to take it by forklift to the softeners. We'd have to have someone open the bags, dump the salt, which in turn put a lot of risk for strains or back problems, which we certainly wanted to eliminate.
There has to be a better way. That's just what Ben Cope, president of the Cope Company Salt, said more than 20 years ago. The son of a plumber and successful heating and plumbing contractor himself, Ben saw firsthand the cost and inconvenience that salt caused his customers. He began by providing a single-source delivery system for several varieties of salt to his client base. But the sheer weight and volume of handling this inexpensive commodity resulted in significant expense to the customer. Moving, handling, storage. Even customers using smaller amounts faced the same steep costs, with smaller budgets to spread the expense. After an exhaustive search for a cost-effective solution to the problem, Ben found there was none. So, with his understanding of the problem and significant plumbing expertise, he designed the solution himself. The result? The Cope Auto-Brine system, the automatic salt delivery system. Conceptually, the system is very simple. Instead of delivering salt in 50-pound bags, then moving, handling, and storing them again and again, the Cope Auto-Brine system literally puts the problem out of sight and out of mind. Typically, the tank where the salt is delivered and mixed with water is buried underground in a driveway or other easily accessible area. This external delivery method provides a more secure environment for the customer, since no delivery person breaches their security perimeter to make the delivery.
We were using 10 to 15 80-pound bags of salt a day. That's a lot of bags and a lot of salt to handle, especially in a secure facility where every time you open a door, that's a breach to the outside.
The tanks range in size from 1,700 to 8,000 gallons, depending on the customer's needs. A 12-inch concrete slab is poured over the tank, giving it a Class H bridge rating of 20,000 pounds per square foot. This allows for any type of traffic, including tractor-trailers, to drive over the tank with confidence. The 24-inch tank cover is the only visible sign once it's installed. The entire installation process takes only 3 days for the tank, and the entire interior and exterior work can be completed in a single week. Starting with an eco-friendly tank, the system has very few moving parts: a pump, float switch, and water line to bring fresh water in, and a pump with a float switch in your water softening system to draw brine from the tank. In a building complex where several water softening systems are in use, flexible brine lines are commonly run thousands of feet to feed from a single auto-brine system, creating tremendous cost efficiency. Due to its design, the triple-layered lid system is impervious to runoff of foreign liquids or solids that might contaminate the brine mixture. And the entire system is exempt from any DEP regulations because it holds and transports only naturally occurring substances. The Cope Company engineering team can provide detailed drawings for the system and answer questions unique to your design challenge. Once the Cope Company salt truck arrives to make its first meter delivery, the savings begin. Space that was once used for pallets of salt can now be used for other needs. In facilities where security is critical, salt delivery will no longer be a security risk. And in all situations, both labor costs and risk of injury have been eliminated. The Cope Auto-Brine system also reduces the waste associated with water softening. By delivering salt in bulk, the plastic packaging of bagged salt is eliminated from the process. And because the system provides a consistent supply of salt when it's needed, the useful life of resin in a water softener is extended to its fullest, a savings for both the customer and the environment. From an operational perspective, the entire delivery system has now become invisible to the end user. Based on average water usage, the Cope Company will make regular deliveries to the system without any customer intervention.
Cope knows by keeping records what our consumption is during the school year, days and so forth, what we use, so they come on a basis as needed to maintain them. Other things that go along with it is the fact that if there's a problem, you call one person, they come in and they take care of the system for you.
And even in a rare case of a system failure, the system is completely warranted as long as your salt deliveries come from the Cope Company. All the customer needs to know now is that the system works and that it's saving them money.
From the tank to the softener, it's one vendor to worry about, one reason to look at it.
We don't have to call, we don't have to inventory salt, measure salt. They automatically arrive, top off the tanks when needed. They keep track of usage, so it's completely effortless for us.
I would say bagged salt, in our opinion, is obsolete.
For almost 40 years, the Cope Company Salt, headquartered in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, has served a wide customer base with high-quality water conditioning systems and salt products. A tradition of old-fashioned craftsmanship is the foundation on which this modern, industry-leading company stands. The Cope Company Salt strives to be a leader across a diverse geographic region by developing strategic partnerships with water treatment installation experts across the U.S. These companies form a national support network serving facilities in numerous fields and industries. Your plans for water softening systems will be welcomed by your client when your design comes with a payback that continues to work for the life of the system. Solid design, proven installation expertise, outstanding customer service, all at a significant cost savings. These are the basic elements required to deliver this basic element. The need for high-quality softened water is one that is not going to change, but the process for achieving it has. And in doing so, all the problems associated with bagged salt have been eliminated by the Cope AutoBrine system. No more inventorying, storing, or handling tons of bagged salt. Savings on bulk materials, labor, and liability. Service and reliability from a company built on old-fashioned craftsmanship. The solution is clear. To learn more about what the Cope AutoBrine system can do for you, call 800-724-9916 to speak to a sales representative or visit our website, www.copecompany.com.